Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X3. Last video was not all that good. I got some progress done, but you can kind of tell that I was a little frustrated. And it was mostly due to the whole X-Hunter battling thing, but I still got some progress. I still managed to pick up a few things. And the last of the X-Hunters landed in Morph Moth stage. I'm definitely going to go there first, because I can beat Morph Moth very easily. And I know who I'm fighting last for the X-Hunters, which is Sergei's. Yeah, it is Sergei's. And I can also pick up some stuff here. I can beat the Maverick, I can beat the X-Hunter, I can get all this, well, not all the stuff, but definitely some stuff. I am going to pick up some stuff before I take on another Maverick, and I will talk about more of the places that I was in the last video in detail. So we might as well just go ahead and get this on. These hanged men type robots, shoot them in the head, that way you don't have to deal with the head. Also, there is something up there. We can't get it yet. In the meantime, we can shoot these guys down real well, and thanks to this machine here, if you hold X, you can jump all the way to the ceiling. This gravity is reduced here for as long as you're under this thing, which allows you to take care of the enemies here with the greatest of ease. Now that we're out of that area, gravity is normal again. Also, those huge wheel robots, you want to shoot them down and destroy them as quickly as possible, otherwise they will give you trouble. Also, I'm going to try to fill up the sub-tanks here, which would be a good idea. Grab an extra life here too. Yeah, those enemies here, those little big wheel enemies, they break down the more damage you do to them. And I believe, wow, I'm missing something. Yeah, these guys will bring themselves back together. I missed something. That's why I'm going back. And I believe this is it. Yep, that's it. You want to equip the spin wheel and destroy the floor here. Not much of a hint, that little blank gray space in the floor there. But it's a hint nonetheless, and it leads you to this capsule. By entering this capsule, we will be able to modify our body armor, which means we can take less damage. We could have used this against 2 of the 3 X-Hunters. Would have made the 2 X-Hunters I fought a lot easier. And it also lets us transfer the damage that we take into explosive weapon energy. We still take damage, but it does power up a weapon that we also get from this, which I'm not going to use. I've never really found a use for it. But I think we're going to show it off too. There it is. Screen clearing attack. Doesn't destroy absolutely every enemy. I don't think it hurts bosses, the Mavericks. The Giga Crush. Don't forget, you can switch to it and use it accidentally if you don't remember that you have it. If you switch to it with the shoulder buttons. So that's there. I never really found a use for it. Maybe you all can. Nevertheless, we are going to get up here finally. Again. And I do want to take care of these guys. And finally be on our merry way. Yeah, as soon as I saw this broken canister here, I knew I went too far. Time for a mini-boss. What we're going to do here is deal with this bug that leaps into this robot. As soon as this robot rises completely from the ground, we have to shoot it in the shoulder cavity. Not the shoulder cavity, but the torso. Don't know why I said shoulder cavity. And of course it has to be facing you in order for it to work. When you see the explosion come from the torso, the bug will come out. And you have to do as much damage as you can. You have to destroy it before it goes back in the ground and brings up another robot like it's doing right here. For some reason, you will be more accurate if you just use your regular shots. There we go. I thought I would never be able to destroy that thing. And now I got these green variety. I almost said gray there. These green variety of those little bug bots, and if they touch you, they actually latch onto you. And if that happens, well, they'll actually take control of you and make you do things you don't want to do, such as accidentally dash or accidentally jump or switch to other weapons or something. And going here, we have one of those doors. I think I should be okay, as long as I know what I'm doing. At least I'm going in with full health. And a fully charged X-Buster. Well, as fully charged as I can get it. This is Sergei's. He rides around on this platform, sending mines onto the ground, and also activating a shield. He also jumps around, does this weird twirl motion while he's in the air, and shoots all over the room and with this little weird 8-way shot. And I went through the text too fast. He said it is for the good of all. There's the mine, there's the 8-way shot. He is most vulnerable when he's twirling around like that. And if you need to get rid of the mines, just use a fully charged X-Buster shot. Especially when he's in the air like that. Took some dumb damage, but that's okay. And I'm going to replenish a little bit of that energy that I have in the sub-tank there. And I should be okay to hit him with one last shot. As you can see, he is obviously the easiest of the 3 X-Hunters if you know what to do. And by beating Sergei's, we finally have the last of the 0 parts. I believe this is 0 parts number 01. Oh, just number 1. I thought the number had the 0 in it. But that door is gone. And we are able to continue on our way, which is a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and grab that, because why not? So now it's time to make our way down here. Refill pretty much all our energy, which is a really good thing. I'm going to go ahead and grab this energy here for the sub-tank. One of them anyway. And we got these things again. But we also have that reduced gravity machine, which is pretty cool too. Don't know why this is here. Oh wow, I've never actually been down here. This is why I'm surprised to be down here. You can get a lot of energy here. And wow, my jump was really low there. Oh, this thing turns on and off. That's really odd. I also want to be very careful for all those spikes that are there too. Also, I just now realized that up there, above where I am now, there's nothing over there. Now it's time for more enemies to destroy in another reduced gravity area. Using a fully charged shot against these green bug enemies will take them down in one fell swoop. If you can reach them, of course. If you get caught in them, just match the controls wildly, you should be able to break free of those green enemies, these green bugs. And we should be reaching Oh, it's another one of these areas. Great. And I thought I would be able to destroy that guy in time. Sadly, I could not. Thankfully, he's pretty easy to see. Pretty easy to see where he's going to drop down from. There we go. See what he gives me. Energy. I'll definitely take that. Go ahead and use some charge shots here to take care of these guys. And I forgot to talk about this guy earlier, back in one of the earlier stages. This is the same guy we fought in the intro, just not completely destroyed. His projectiles do pack a punch. So you want to take it out as soon as you possibly can, definitely with 1 or 2 fully charged shots. And I'm going to go in with the Vex Buster fully charged. You're supposed to come in here with a Speed Burner, which you get from Flame Stag, but I didn't beat Flame Stag. Nevertheless, coming in here and shooting off fully charged X-Buster shots on this guy when he's not flashing, at least this cocoon version of him, while avoiding the junk, which thankfully doesn't do a lot of damage, is a very wonderful thing to do. And when he does this, you want to stop firing and just dash all over the room in a circle. And he was doing that many times than I expect him to do. Okay, he's gone down there. And when he's around about a quarter health, maybe half to a quarter health, you finally see Morph Moth in his moth form. He starts shooting this fairy dust around the room, and when he stops in the center, you don't want to be in the center of the room, because he will hit you with that laser. And I really messed that up. Sometimes he will shoot that laser while flying around the room, as you can see. But as you can see, he's really easy to beat. I should have just used a fully charged shot for the last attack there. And been a little more mindful at dodging the junk here, as you can see. So yeah, when he's doing this attack, where he just moves back and forth across the floor, you just want to keep on dashing in the air to avoid whatever it is that he does. I'm definitely going to get hit a few times, but at least the junk that he shoots out in his cocoon form doesn't do a lot of damage. Also, he can go back and forth across the room pretty fast. And he can do that. You just shoot it straight at you instead of straight down if he's low enough, too. And of course, there's a lot of room up at the top there. Very long vertical shaft for this room. But you can easily find it without really having to go very high with fully charged X-Buster shots. And at least one filled up sub-tank, if you know what you're doing. Maybe even less than that, like I did. But for beating Morph Moth, we get the Silk Shot. It just spits out this projectile that splits into 4. The 4 mini projectiles and go in diagonal directions, which can come in handy, especially for one of the bosses that I'm going to use it on. And because we have all of the Zero parts, Dr. Kane will tell you that he will try to reactivate Zero, but he needs more time before you can reinstall his control stick. So we're going to have this to slow the Mavericks down. But for getting all the Zero parts, we are able to get the good ending, and we are free to do what we can. So here's the password with at least 3 or 4 of the Mavericks beaten. 4, I believe, with all the zero parts, a few heart tanks, a few sub-tanks. And I might as well go ahead and try to get some stuff now. Starting with one of the things that I want to get in Will Gator stage. Now, what could this thing be? Well, there was a part in, I believe, the first video where I said you would have to come back later to get something at the very beginning of the stage. We're getting that thing now. And it won't take us very long to get it at all. It is possible to get it without the air dash now that we have it, but you're better off getting the air dash so you can get it in much more of a quicker time. All you have to do is air dash to that wall, which is harder than it looks. Maybe I have to do the whole air dash thing. No, I can't do the air dash thing. There we go. Got to be a little quicker on the draw with the B button once you get to that corner, but it can be done. And we finally have another capsule to enter, thanks to Dr. Light. This is a good one because it makes your X-Buster better. Yep, this is the upgrade where you can fire off powered up versions of your Maverick weapons, as well as fire off an even better X-Buster shot when fully charged. You finally get that purple glow. You also get to fire X-Buster shots from both arms at once, enabling you to do a double shot, which you are going to see as soon as we jump in. Finally, after the last video, this is going a lot better. And here's that double shot. It is possible to fire off a green projectile and the blue/purple projectile if you fire it off just after you get the purple glow, but if you wait a second longer, you get the true double shot. That's pretty much all we can get here. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. We still won't be able to get the heart tank here, at least not yet. For now, though, there's some unfinished business that I want to take care of in Overdrive Roster's stage. One of which is actually explaining stuff in the level. First of all, you have these walls you can shoot down with the X-Buster. You have the scorpions there that take a lot of shots to kill. And I'm going to go ahead and go in here anyway, because of that extra energy that I can put in the sub-tank. I mean, at least that's there. Might as well take advantage of it, right? And you got these wheel enemies that move back and forth. And now it's time for the bike area. You can control your speed with left and right a control pad. Y lets you shoot. Holding A lets you dash. Gotta shoot down this ramp. Shoot down any bikers and enemies that get in our way. And we're gonna leap off this ramp here and take care of this sandstorm generator. Get some more energy here. Take care of a few more ramps because that gave me a lot of trouble in the last video. Want to be careful here. Wall jump all the way over here. That's not where I want to go. But I think I've taken care of everything now. Hopefully. That's the hope anyway. And he just crashed right into that ramp there. Poor guy. Yeah, you got the bikers that will throw bombs and shoot at you. And I'm gonna hold A the whole time. Well, that didn't help very much. Let's try this again. I know you can get a bike in there. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna skip the heart tank here again and I'll just go over the rest of the stage. Because I'm already at the 20-minute mark. I've already done... There we go! Keep holding A, we got it! Finally! I know I had to keep holding right and A in order to get that. It is definitely possible to do it with the bike. There is another way that I will mention later on. Actually, I'll go ahead and mention it now. If you have the Power X Buster enhancement and the Speed Burner, you can just just hop right there, do a short hop, do a dash, and then while the Speed Burner is fully powered up with the purple glow, you can then get the heart tank. You will still die regardless of how you do it, whether you do it with the bike or not. But you will get credit for the heart tank. You will be able to get it. And here is where we got the... Yeah, this is where we got the leg enhancement. Just use spin wheel on those blocks, and you'll be there. And I might as well go ahead and mention that the true double shot really takes that Scorpion down a little bit faster, though it probably gives him a better chance of attacking. And just like last time, we're gonna get on this rocket. X will do all the work for us automatically. We don't have to press a single button to shoot this thing down. And then this is where we fought Overdrive Ostrich. We'll end up right there, and since we beat him, we just teleport out of the stage. So we got the heart tank finally. We got the X-Buster enhancement. We got the armor enhancement. You know what? This is already 22 minutes. I've taken care of the last of the X-Hunters. I've taken care of Sergei's. I did face Morse Moth. Yeah, I can't get the heart tank there yet. I'll just go ahead and save that for another video, as well as the destruction of 2 more Mavericks. I will definitely cover Flame Stag stage, because I didn't really talk about it enough when we did the stage, got the heart tank, got the sub tank. I will definitely try to beat Flame Stag again, though. I will leave you all with one last thing before I go. Now that I think about it. Believe it or not, this is the best spot to farm for stuff in the game. You need the X-Buster enhancement in order to make this a little faster. Just keep dashing in and out here. If any birds come out of this turret here, you'll destroy them too. And I believe I filled up both of my sub-tanks. You can also get extra lives out of this, and when I was farming here, I managed to get all the stuff that I needed in about 4 or 5 minutes. I know it was full on lives when I did that, and I just needed to fill up the sub-tanks, all 4 of them, when I had them here. But yes, I will go ahead and exit this area now, because, well, I didn't know I was that full on both sub-tanks, which I'm definitely going to need for the next video. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the overworld so I can finally call it a day with this video. Join me next time where I take on 2 more Mavericks. One of them will be Flame Stag. I believe the other one will be... that will be Wire Sponge, because I have the weakness for him as well. Matter of fact, I could probably beat any of these guys now. Except for Crystal Snail here. Yeah, I'm going to need the Magnet Mine, and I'm going to have to get that from... yeah, I'm going to have to get that from Magna Centipede. But yeah, I will definitely take on Wire Sponge and Flame Stag in the next video. Join me next time where I take on Wire Sponge and Flame Stag and maybe get a whole bunch of other stuff. And until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching!